Existential crisis can wait. Hello, my lovelies. I hope you're doing well. It is officially Halloween time. Well, technically, you guys are seeing this the day before Halloween, because that's just kind of how it worked out. But it's Halloween. It's very fun. It is time to dress up. Well, before we get into that, I found my mic. Well, I knew where the actual mic, the part I'm holding, is, but the part that plugs into my phone to make it work has been lost for weeks. But finally, one of the cats batted it out of who knows where, and now I have it again. So, we're back. This year's costume, I went through a couple of different ideas. I thought about a strawberry shortcake character, which were very cute, but the thing is, when I do these costumes, I like to try and keep it to majority what I have in my closet. So I don't want to go out and buy a whole costume that's just going to sit and do nothing. I'd rather pull from the pieces I have and make something from that because they're pieces that I wear. Or if I do buy something, it's going to be something that I know that I will wear again. So yeah, strawberry shortcake characters. I looked at all of them. There were a few that caught my eye. Some I might be saving for later. If you know, you know. Purple. That's your hint. Again, a lot of those characters had pieces that I just don't have. I wanted to stick to what I have. So that kind of got nixed. One I was very close to doing was Breakfast at Tiffany's. The only thing I would really need to buy for it are the long black gloves that she wears, but I don't know, I just wasn't totally feeling it. And then I saw someone on my TikTok do Fancy Nancy. I loved the Fancy Nancy books growing up, and I thought that this was perfect pinnacle me costume. I get to wear far more clothing than I need to and be absolutely ridiculous, maximalist to the nines, but also Fancy Nancy dressed up with things in her home, which is what I do. So it feels like it works. That is the vision. So I am going to do maximalist Fancy Nancy to the best of my ability. First, I want to go in and pull my accessories. You guys are way taller up there. There we go. So yeah, I want to start with accessories because that's kind of like the big focus point for this look. Hi, Finn. You come in? What do you think? You think I can pull it off? He says yes. He does not like when I'm on the floor. I've fainted far too many times onto the floor that sitting on the floor makes him a bit stressed. We're gonna start up here. This I bought, again, thinking I was going to do Breakfast at Tiffany's maybe. I wanted a pearl necklace for it, and I found this at like a thrift store. I also bought some earrings when I was there, just because my silver hoops that I was wearing broke, and I just needed some more. That's not really part of the costume. Ooh, I have sunglasses. I think I have more dramatic ones. This is my jewelry box. Let's pick what I can find. So I am typically oh god, probably when Finn went up there. I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. So I am typically a silver jewelry person, but for today, I think mixing metals is kind of a vibe. So I have some of these Alex and Annie bracelets. Does anybody remember those? So I have two of those that I think I want to grab, along with some crystal bracelet that I want to add in. Now, unfortunately, I only have one ear piercing, so I could do these gold hoops with the yellow flowers, or maybe these big old fake diamond ones. I kind of like the flowers. Let's go with the flowers. This feel more like the vibe. I also have this white rose necklace I think I'm gonna layer, along with this chokery one. It's just like leaves. I also have these bows. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's just like it has a little hair tie on the back. And now I get into all of my clips. So I have like this beret, this clip, some fun bobby pins. Ooh, I like this small little strawberry clip. I have this one. This one has, except that. I like those. Okay, that feels good. I'm really sad. I have a tiara. I don't know where it is though. Is it in here? I just can't see it. No. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. I wonder if it's under there. We're gonna look there next. Okay, I'm looking, and I don't see the tiara I was thinking of. That's okay. I'm not sure where that ended up. If I did, I'd be pulling it out and using it. But I like the accessories I have so far. So let me put these up here so I can actually use them. Also, when it comes to makeup, I'm gonna keep it a little bit more simple and maybe have like a bright red lip because I do want to put on sunglasses, I think, for the look. Just like sunglasses, a bright red lip, accessories all over, like, ooh, Finn's moving on the bed. Like my necklaces, my bracelets, plenty of rings, and then just a fun, funky outfit, which we need to do next. Put you back there. Okay. To the closet. It's definitely no gay joke in there. Okay. When I think of a fancy Nancy outfit, I think like a tank top, leotard vibe with a big old skirt. So let's see what I can pull for that. It's one skirt I'm thinking of. Yes, this one. So this is probably the fluffiest skirt I have. Skirt. It is a bit short. It isn't the big long skirt. I do have my old prom dress, but it doesn't fit anymore because I was much bigger when I bought this. So it's way too big now. So that's also not going to work. But I have this skirt that I could use. Do I have any other like fluffy dresses that I could like put a tank top? I don't think so. All of my dresses they're flowy, but they don't have the puff. Oh wait. My purple dress. Ow. Hit myself in the face. This dress with like maybe something on top of it. It's not as puffy. But I wonder if I put the blue skirt underneath it to give it a little bit more puff, if that would work. I can try that. It's a casualty. Okay, what could I put on top of it? Hold on, I have to set the mic down. There's a clip, I can just clip it to myself. I forgot. Clearly I have not used this mic in a very long time. I really don't have like anything. Okay, I don't really have anything to throw on top of the skirt that I like. Or on top of the dress, I should say. Because I don't want to do like a t-shirt because I feel like she doesn't really wear t-shirts. She wears like a tank top. But all of my tank tops are just like plain. Except for like this one that I have on, but this is not fancy Nancy. This is weird because the reason I didn't think too much about this costume and I kind of just dived right in is because I am such a sparkly, fun colored person. I was just like, oh, I probably have plenty of that in my wardrobe. I don't even need to think about it. It's probably just buried somewhere. But now that I'm here and I'm actually looking, I realize I think I had to get rid of it because one, it didn't fit anymore, so it just needed to go. But two, I think a part of me, how did this get so deep? It's a Halloween costume. No, I think there is a piece of me that big sparkly side of me that I used to be just like as much here anymore as I thought she was. Wow. Oh boy. What if I what if I did the yellow? No, that looks terrible. Never mind. Wow, that really hurt me to realize. Existential crisis can wait. I think we're just gonna stick with the purple dress and maybe the fluffy skirt on bottom to fluff it up a little bit more. And we're gonna do just crazy hair and all that. So for shoes, I know she has these iconic red lace-up shoes. I don't have those, so I'm debating between my big chunky platform black loafers and like I don't feel like she'd wear the chunky sneakers. I do have my prom heels here. Okay, I'm going with these. She wants sparkle. I'm giving her some damn sparkle. That's my answer. This feels good. One of the wheels left? Yes, it is. That's why it's not moving. There we go. It's moving. So we see the vision, right? Purple dress. This underneath it to give it some volume. Actually, on top wouldn't be terrible. With the nude sparkly heels. And then just accessories to the nines. And I'm actually going to include my cane as an accessory because I feel like she would want that. Because my cane is covered in, like, stickers and stuff. I do also want to grab these. Now, these I did not buy specifically for this look. I'd like to clarify. I just wanted another pair of long pattern compression socks. These are just the Dr. Motion ones that I got at TJ Maxx, because I have a pair of like tan ones, nude ones, whatever you want to call it, that I wear. And they're just going to be really nice for the winter to have a longer pair of socks and just for longer car rides in general. But I feel like the long black with the purple flowers and the shoes is going to be insane, but I think I think it works for this. And then of course, my favorite beloved heart sunglasses. And honestly, I'm kind of tired. I'm not going anywhere in this look. This is literally going to be me in my bedroom, just putting on a look and doing this with all of you. I'm not really that worried about like makeup and what I'm going to look like, so I think I'm just going to throw on a red lip, and that's my makeup. I'm going to get dressed. I am not filming that. I do not love you that much. I'm sorry. But I will be back with the outfit on. Okay. So I have the dress on now. This skirt does in fact fit underneath the dress, but I decided to put it on over. You can't even see. I don't want to do that, but is there something I can step on? Hold on. Let me get this so you can see it better. There, now you can see. This looks ridiculous, but I kind of love the skirt over the dress, and the dress being long enough to poke out the bottom. It makes me laugh. So I'm keeping it. So now we put the socks on. I didn't even realize it. It's kind of ruffly on the top. Oh, it's perfect. Putting on compression gear is no joke. That's how you know it works. Now just do the shoes, and that'll be the outfit together. I feel so silly. I love it. Put you up here. Now it's time to do the hair stuff. I hope you can hear me. It's kind of low. That might be better. Just make sure I talk loud. I'm gonna start. My necklaces are already tied together. So we're gonna start with the pearls. Wait, know how to put a necklace on, my god. That's the start. Then we have the gold leaves. Actually kind of like the idea of using more gold jewelry for this. I can back up because I'm a silver person, so silver sits more on me, but gold stands out more. And if we're going for Fancy Nancy Maximalist, we need to stand out. Just realized it's a lot of boob. Oh well. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not the flower because there's a giant knot that I can't get out. I do have this butterfly necklace that backwards. Butterfly necklace that I've been wearing a lot that I think could work. I need to make sure that it's gonna go on correctly. And yes, I do clasp my necklaces in the front. I don't go around and behind everything because I find that crazy. And it's also just like a lot to have my hands up behind my neck. I'd rather have them at the front because they feel a little bit lower, so it's not as triggering for my pots. So now the earrings. Why did I put the heels on? Just why? My feet already hurt. How did I wear these for multiple hours at prom? I don't know. Delusion made me think that I wasn't in pain, but I was. So now I'm thinking I do the beaded bracelets with my watch on this hand, and then my two Alex and Annie bracelets on this hand. I don't have a lot of bracelets, otherwise I'd do a little bit more. And then we're gonna do all my rings. So I have this B ring I'm gonna put on my thumb. So that's the only place that it fits. I have this like infinity ring that has like some diamonds on it. I have my favorite butterfly ring. I have this sunflower ring. I have just this like a plain silver ring. So there's that. So for the hair, I'm gonna quickly make sure I don't get any of my bangs in it. I'm just gonna do a little half up, half down with the bow. I hope this looks good. Oh, there's a certain way I have to do it so that the bow sits on top, but I can never remember. Oh, is this right? Yes, this feels right. Easy. I hope it looks nice. Now we add the clips. My bangs look crazy. There's a mirror over there. So let me quickly grab my hair accessories. Turn you this way. That's not any better. I have no idea if you can see me, but I'm putting on the clips. I just put you like in front of me. Like here. think I need to start with like these ones to really make sure like certain parts of my hair are like actually like clipped down. I'm literally just like shoving them. It's hard to see with my bangs and stuff in the way. Oh wait, I just remembered I have this headband. Oh, that's perfect. I set it. One of the clips was in the way. Oh, that's perfect. Get you there. Grab my cane. And here we are. We're Fancy Nancy. I am like obsessed with how this turned out. I love it with the cane, with the socks, because fashion can be accessible too. Period. But yes, this is my Halloween look for this year. I know I said I wanted to do red lip, but now I don't, so I'm not going to. But yeah, this is my look. I love the way it turned out. I'm going to take some pictures. I hope you have a lovely, safe Halloween this year. Please share with me all of your Halloween costumes. I love to see them. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. On screen now are my social media handles if you'd like to see more day-to-day things that I get up to and more daily pictures of Mr. Finn. And with that, I will see you next week for a brand new video. Bye. That was so dumb.